Welcome, and follow me as an Honor Magic6 Lite, and today I'll show you how you can enable and also set up your Do Not Disturb mode. Now, to get started, pull down your toggles by swiping down from the top right side of your screen, like so, and then in here, somewhere, we should have our Do Not Disturb mode. Now, if you don't see it right at the front, you can swipe down on this panel, and this will extend visible toggles, and you can already see my Do Not Disturb mode is right over here. Once you see it, you can hold it. This will quickly take you to these settings where you can customize how it will function. I'm gonna only talk about a couple of the options that are located in here that I find more important over the other ones, but obviously you can go over all of them and customize them exactly to fit your needs. Now, going into the toggles in here, we have the schedule mode. We can add multiple ones, and if you're planning to use a schedule, I can customize the ones that exist by changing the days of the week, start and end time. And if you're planning to use it, just make sure it's toggled on in here, and that's all you need to do. Now, this only applies for the schedule. Now, going a little bit further down, we have calls. So here you can allow who can call you or message you, I believe. Yep, there we go, message below. And we have options like everyone, contacts, favorites, or no one. And there's an additional option for calls, is enabled by default, which is repeated callers. If someone calls you twice within a 15-minute period, they will bypass whatever you have selected under calls right here. So something to keep in mind, though this is a great option in terms of emergencies. People usually spam call you, which therefore they would meet this requirement and be actually able to reach you. Otherwise, you might not be aware that someone really needs to get a hold of you. And that's really the only two options that I want to talk about. So you can now close this, and whenever you want to use your Do Not Disturb mode on random occasions that don't require a schedule, you can just simply find the toggle, tap on it to toggle it on. Now, one thing to keep in mind is when you do such a thing by tapping on it to manually turn it on, you will need to remember to turn it off, otherwise the mode would be running indefinitely in the background. And obviously that's not something that probably everyone wants their device to be doing, so just try to remember about it. I can also give you a little bit of a tip if you want to kind of circumvent this, and if you tend to forget about it, you could set up a schedule in here. So just to kind of do this, let's make it that it's going to be running every single day of the week, and it's going to run from like 1 a.m. to 1 a.m. So what this will do now, when enabled, it will turn on Do Not Disturb mode at 1 a.m. and then a minute later it's going to turn it off. But if Do Not Disturb mode is already enabled, then what this mode will do is just try to turn it on. It's already on, so it can't do anything, and then it should turn it off, in theory. So that could be a way to try to circumvent this kind of needing to remember about it. But anyway, with that being said, to turn off mode manually, all you would need to do is just find it, tap on it, and you're good to go. So if you found this video helpful, don't forget to hit like, subscribe, and thanks for watching.